when I found out I was going to come to LA for Noise to interview Slash, I decided I needed one of these. According to this, Slash should be somewhere over there. You haven't seen a man with long hair and a top hat and glasses? You know, Slash, you haven't seen, like, that's who we need to find. I had some trouble finding you. I had to ask some people who were running a gas station if they'd seen a man in a top hat, and they sent me to the Chinese Man's Theatre, which is clearly not where you were hanging out, because you're here.
Is there a guy on Hollywood Boulevard wearing a top hat?
Apparently there's a guy on Hollywood Boulevard looking just like you.
That's flattering.
Welcome to another official VH1 Rock Chart. I'm Ian Camfield. This is where we give you the lowdown on the week's biggest selling albums and a slab of new stuff too. Tonight we are coming to you live from the Classic Rock Awards at the Langham Hotel in London. Iron Maiden, David Coverdale, Alice Cooper and loads of others are rumoured to be appearing. I've also heard there's a very drunk Jazz Coleman in the building from Killing Joke who might be playing the piano. Despite the conspiracy theorists predicting the millennium bug would wipe computers out and the world would stop, we all made it to the year 2000, and next we revisit that year here on VH1.
Tell me about making this album, because you've collaborated with a bunch of different people. It's a different vocalist on every song. Because whenever I've spoken to you before, you've always got off on the kind of gang mentality of being in a band. This is the complete opposite. There have been a lot of very important, very poignant Queen albums. Is this the special one for you? Ronnie James Dio, the metal guru at the Classic Rock Award 2006.
That's what I've gotten, yeah.
Bruce Dickinson, what have you won tonight?
It's a wonderful brick. It's a piece of metal.
What does it say on it?
Nothing.
No, it says something on the other side.
Yes, it says something on the side. It says Album of the Year, Iron Maiden.
Evening. Good evening. This is Ian.
And this is David Coverdale from Whitesnake. What a pleasure to have you on the VH1 Rock Chart.
Lovely being had.
Before we speak to this man, who is the living legend this year, we're going to take a look at this week's top 5 albums. Can you introduce the top 5 albums for me?
Sure. What are they?
We're about to find out. Just go. Here's this week's top 5.
Here's this week's top 5.
Perfect. Welcome back to Noise. That was Metalocalypse. I'm Ian Camfield, and you know who this is. We're here in Eric Valentine's studio in Los Angeles, where Slash is finishing up his solo album. So these people that are featured on the album, you've got people like Ozzy and Lemmy and Iggy and people like that. Now, even though, you know, you're Slash and you've had a 20-plus year career, was there any moments when kind of like maybe a teenage Soul Hudson was like going, wow, I'm in the studio with Lemmy and he's singing on my song, or Ozzy's kind of coming and laying down a vocal?
Killswitch Engage on the official VH1 Rock Chart. We wish Adam the very best. Even without him, they were storming on the UK shows they played a couple of weeks ago. If you know the original Don McLean version of American Pie, you'll know that was more like the greatest hits of American Pie. Madonna basically chose her favourite verses to sing rather than performing the full 7 minutes of the song. It worked, though, because Music, the album, debuted at #1 in America, something Madonna hadn't done in over 10 years.
The ultimate guitar hero, hands down, is Jimi Hendrix to start. Yeah.
Played left-handed, upside down, and all that.
He was just the baddest.
So are these your favourite guitars? Have you had these guitars for years?
Well, I've had this guitar since 1986.
Wow, so this is Appetite, the Destruction era guitar.
Yeah. It's amazing sounding guitar. And then this one is its twin, and it sounds amazing too, but this one I'm still partial to.
So this is the equivalent of Nigel Tufnell's guitar that you can't touch in Spinal Tap, right? This is the
Don't even look at it.
Don't even look at it. My rock duty here is almost done, but before I go and get my flight, I've got enough time to stalk Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas. All that chat about being Fergalicious, that's where I'm going.